for Disney Month today, we're going to draw Mickey Mouse, of course, the most famous character in the world, right? I mean, after Superman. So yeah, as usual, we're going to break down the picture that we are going to draw into simple shapes that we will use as basis for our drawing. So for Mickey, like you've probably seen, like, we start with the ball, so that ball is pretty obvious here. So it's his entire head, and with this extra, the muzzle and the nose there. Two other circles for the ears, so very iconic silhouette. For the body part, actually his body sort of stops here. Again, we have that kind of raindrop, that drop kind of shape. Same for the arm here, folded in the back. The shorts, I mean, I was going to say, like, what is he wearing? The legs, and then the feet. Again, that overlap we talked about when we drew Dumbo. The overlap is always a good thing because it kind of gives you the extra dimension that your character needs, because otherwise it makes the character look too flat. So and again, I think you might be seeing some I don't want to say trope, but sort of things that you like see like come up when you see characters. Of course, Disney characters, I'm starting with Disney characters because I think they have been really influential and still are on many artists, because they all grew up watching them, watching the Disney movies. So when they actually, probably the first characters they drew are Disney characters. So but then, yeah, you'll find these different principles, I would say, that are used, like the overlap of shapes, the roundness and that teardrop shapes, like the eyes, like the egg inside of an egg, what I call the egg inside of an egg, like that shape. That's pretty iconic. Right? So let's get started. So actually, he should have been the first character that I drew. I started the month with, but anyway. So he has a very specific, like, posture, which we should capture here. So the nose is pointing up. Okay. And then the ears are a little bit like to the back. And actually, this is an interesting thing, like, because I would see, so I grew up in India, right, and I would see Indian artists draw like Mickey Mouse, like, I'm sure they didn't have the rights to draw them on the billboard or on the bus or whatever, like, but they would draw them. But there was something missing. There was something different about their version of Mickey Mouse, and I think I couldn't point it out when I was a kid, of course. But then you just realize, like, oh, there are these things that they didn't notice, like the way the ears are not like fur, like they're a little bit to the back, and what we know from dogs, right, like that, putting the ears a little bit back sort of really gives us that cute, adorable character to the character. I mean, so I just thought, as you, and actually every drawing is an opportunity to learn more about drawing, but learn more about yourself as well. And I like that. So I mean, I'm kind of getting I'm getting caught up, and then I start drawing details, but then for the tutorial purposes, of course, I suppose I should normally draw the structure that I talked to you about, but then yeah. So I wonder if I've captured the posture. So if I add the eye, again there's another perspective principle at play here, which is the eye closer to us is bigger than the eye that is further away from us. So, okay, so I think I drew the eye too big. I might be doing the same mistakes that I was saying the some artists make. So I was like, what is, oops, sorry. I was like, what is this? Like something is wrong. Right? So I think it's this arm here. It like he's kind of the thing kids do when they're in sort of trouble or also proud. It's a really interesting. Another thing here is that I just noticed that again, correct me if I'm wrong, I hope this is the, I mean, the official design, because I just realized that he doesn't have eyebrows. Again, I'm removing the reference lines as I'm drawing, just to make it cleaner and more clear for you and myself. So, what do you think? I think it came out pretty well. Did I capture the... So let me tell you what's wrong, what I think I did wrong. The head should be tilted slightly this way, but I kind of like the pose that I did too, so I'm keeping it. If I'm being too nitpicky like that, the head has to be slightly turned to the right. Sometimes the simplest things are the most difficult to draw. Okay, so that's Mickey. So what do you think? Leave in your comments in the comment section below. So yeah, for Disney Month I'll be continuing this, so please suggest any other characters that you would like to see me draw. And as always, thank you for watching. This is Sketchman Draws, and this is Boris signing off.